Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. This is the second part of a doubleheader going up today. The first one would have been the Solomon Barrios episode scheduled for today, so if you haven't seen that, you should probably should go watch that. This is the episode of Jason Parham that should have gone up on August the 29th of 2019. I took the day off, so there. I didn't do a video yesterday because I didn't feel like doing a video yesterday. Took the day off and I'm feeling a little bit better, a little bit more refreshed, so let's get back at it. Last time out, Jason played against the San Diego Padres in Petco Park, and he damn near no-hit them. He went 8 1/3, or he went 8 innings without allowing a hit, and then things just kind of unraveled from there. Went 8 1/3 innings in the final. Allowed 1 run on 3 hits and a walk, collected 10 strikeouts, and got himself the victory. So let us continue out here and do some more damage to these guys. Managed to sweep the Padres in that series, which is quite impressive, actually. But then again, the Padres really are not all that impressive in Jason's world, and they very well might not be impressive in Jason's world. I don't know that I care all that much. I still think it's important to continue bettering Jason's relationships here so that we can continue working on, get our perks going, and as well as improving our captain tier. The divisional games can be the difference maker at the end of the year. He's ready for the game, and we're our first friend, I think, Mauricio Reyes, starting pitcher for the Phillies. Anyway, we get another chance out here. Sam Tuivalala. Yeah, I think that's the one I want to do here. Our reliever, Sam Tuivalala. Another one. These divisional games can be the difference maker. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, indeed. New friend on the Phillies. Try to come out here and be the team leader if at all possible, but that is going to bring us out here against Jason's old team, the Arizona Diamondbacks, in Citizens Bank Park. Now, Jason has faced the D-backs a grand total of 8 times before in only 3 starts. He has a 1-2 record against them, a 6.23 ERA, and a 2.56 WOBA. And it's worth noting that Jason has faced these guys pretty much only in the context of having been on the Mets, Marlins, and Padres at the start of his career. This is going to be the first chance Jason has had to face off against the D-backs in his modern dominance. So hopefully he can show them what they're missing out on by not offering him a big contract like the Phillies did. In any case, that is gonna yeah, enough said. Let's get out here and get it.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Stepping up now, Carlos
leading
Castro.
off the afternoon
He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder.
Okay, Carlos Castro, former teammate of Jason. See what he can do out here against Jay in Citizens Bank Park. Let's get it. First pitch is a fastball right down the middle, taking strike 1. Now, I should also note that Jason has vanishingly small sample sizes against pretty much all of these Diamondbacks.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of
Pretty much none of them have been on the D-backs roster or any roster, really, while he was in the National League previously. And when he was on the D-backs, of course, he couldn't play against them. So we've got a bunch of guys who only have 4, 5, 2, 3 plate appearances. The likes of Bryce Harper and Rhys Hoskins have 10 and 17 apiece. And in the meantime, Jason has just gone and got himself a 3-pitch strikeout for the first out of the game.
I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And now Bryce Harper swinging it well. So
okay, here comes Mr. Bryce Harper.
Fielder, number 34, Bryce.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1-1.
That's a grounder over into the gap, but the first baseman's got it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. It'll be Velasquez, and that'll be the first or second out of the inning. Excuse me.
Driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
So 4 pitches, 2 outs, not bad. Okay.
Situation. 2 outs, base is empty.
I have some questions about that one, ump, but
looking for a single and
we can save them for after the game.
This guy's looking to do damage.
A swing and a drive sent out towards
Cranked a changeup to the gap in left center field. Well, that didn't last long. Rhys Hoskins gets himself a nice 2-bagger off of that changeup.
It's nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate.
I guess we ought to be thankful that it stayed in the yard. Well, if anybody knows Citizens Bank Park, it would be Rhys Hoskins. Stayed pretty much his entire team control career in Philadelphia in Jason's world.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Curveball below the zone, taken ball 1.
Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Next pitch is a fastball to the inside.
You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
Bloops it away. Third base has got it. Michael Franco makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit, nothing comes of it, and that'll end the top of the first. Philadelphia gets to come on now, see what they can do in the bottom. Let's go. I'll bring up Morris Lamb, former first baseman for us, or for the, I guess technically he's still the first baseman for the D-backs. He's just used to be Jason's first baseman, and now I have to relearn everybody's names because I had to go and change teams. First world problems, I guess. Grounded into the gap along the third base line. Michael Franco could not get over there, and that is going to be a base hit to lead off the top of the second. It's not what I want to see. Not in the least. And Jason's old buddy, Cam Gallagher, his old catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Cutter to the inside half, taking strike 1.
Over the inside part of the plate.
Give him a fastball down and in. Below the zone, taking ball 1.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric
pops that up, back behind second. Shortstop's back to get it. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
With the E-train at time, it's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
So we got Velasquez, Sanchez, Gutierrez, Franco infield, Raymond Cortez, Eric Otska, Andrew Stevenson outfield, Francisco Mejia behind the dish, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham. And that'll bring up Jack Reinheimer, second baseman here, doing pretty well for himself, 295 on the season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Fastball, ooh, pretty much center cut. Jason rocking a new pompadour today. Also tweaked his beard a little bit, just because, you know, just keep it fresh.
Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you
Jason got to keep that sassy sponsorship after all. Oh, this is gonna be, dude, what the frick? What the absolute frick?
Kind of unforgivable for the second baseman.
Sanchez, your name is dirt. Well, I guess Sanchez, you're okay, but Gutierrez, god damn it. Gonna have your ass.
The shortstop, Billy Giorgio.
All right. Runners first and second. 1 out. Still tied at 0-0. Slider to the inside corner, taken strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can
holds off on a curveball, taken ball one.
The 1-1.
Try another one.
A ball and 2
Floats it over the outside corner, but he still fouls it off for a 1-2. 3 curveballs in a row, why not? Chops it foul, stays alive at 1-2. We'll go up and in with a fastball now, I guess.
Let's go now. One time.
Swung on and missed. Blew him away on that one, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the day for Jason, too. And that'll be runners first and second with 2 out.
That range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Ernest Zarate, pitcher, now up for the Diamondbacks.
Standing in now, Ernest Zarate.
Fastball taken, bottom part of the zone. Called ball 1.
Lamb over at second. Reinheimer on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Cortez.
Well, that is going to be a bloop single here. Ernest Zarate gets himself on base.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That run should never have happened, but you know, for
the opposing pitcher and you give up a 2-out RBI.
For lack of better,
retirement. A 2-out
whatchamacallit, it did. So Morris Lamb gets in. Ernest Zarate gets himself an RBI. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Into the box now.
Change up to the outside corner, taken, strike 1. Carlos Castro back up. Struck out first time around. I can't underestimate how, or I can't understate, I guess I should say, how salty I am about that. 0 effort on that play from Gutierrez, just none at all. Second strikeout of the day for Castro, third on the day for Jason, and that ends the inning after allowing a run to the D-backs in the top of the second.
1-0.
That had all the makings of a perfect double play ball. It pisses me right the heck off.
Stand in to open things up here in the third.
The right fielder, number 34.
First offering on its way.
Harper.
Change up taken to the outside corner for strike 1 to Harper.
Wait for a good one now.
Curveball next call. Below the zone for ball 1. Now the call's to 1 on the outside corner. Swung on and missed. I don't want to go another curveball.
That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough
Cutter up and in. Cut some lumber.
Popped him up.
Popped it up into the dugout. Nobody going to try for that one? Make a leaning catch? Anybody?
Pulls this one into the air.
Yanks it, but it's into right field. Can of corn. Plenty of time back there. Stevenson makes the catch, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering
Philadelphia, 2.5 games behind. Not great, not terrible. I guess technically Atlanta's in not great, not terrible territory, but you're going to begrudge me a reference?
Perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Then there's this John.
Slicing foul.
Go ahead and get Hoskins. Swung on the curveball, second pitch for strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there.
Give him a fastball below the zone.
Thought he was getting another one.
Lines it right at the first baseman, and that is going to end, well, not end the inning, but that'll be the second out of the inning. Bringing up for Rafael Devers.
The next to bat. 0-for-1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got
Cutter to the outside or inside corner taken. Ball 1.
Dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that fastball now taken inside corner for strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Changeup. Again, inside corner of the plate. Taking strike two. We'll go ahead and throw a pitch low here. Give him a changeup to the outside corner. See if we can get him swinging on the break action. We can, but he did manage to get a bat to it, so that's another 1-2 pitch he gets to see.
The 1-2.
What a fastball down and in. Ooh, a little bit far off there, Jay.
Right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul
off. About a curveball.
They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
Well, that's lined over to short. And that's going to end the inning. Jason gets the reward for the low pitch, and we get out of it. No runs, no hits. Still down 1-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Talking with one member of the club's front office, he said one area they're certainly needing to improve on is on the bases. He said they're simply not scoring enough runs, and he thinks that adding some athleticism and the ability to get into scoring position via the stolen base could help them get more run-scoring opportunities. They're near the bottom of the league.
Well, Jason coming back up. He's got 3 RBIs on the season so far. That's kind of nuts for a pitcher. I suppose it means that the Phillies batters ahead of him in the order are getting on base really reliably. Oops. Blooped that straight up. And that'll end the inning.
Phillies down in order.
Shouldn't have swung on that one, but here you go. Nice little look at Ashburn Alley there in Citizens Bank Park, I believe. I've never actually been to Citizens Bank Park. For that matter, I've never been to Philadelphia.
And that's taken for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay.
Two-seamer up in the zone taken for strike one.
About to wait you out, but now game on.
Curveball inside corner taken, ball one. Give him a fastball down and away now. Slow roller, shortstop should have it. I don't know what that throw was, but that'll be the first out. Got me worried over there, Gutierrez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Cam Gallagher takes a fastball up and in, strike one.
The zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Fouls off the cutter away, strike two. All right, give him a fastball inside as a call. Pops that right above Francisco Mejia, and that will be second out of the inning.
Standing in, Jack Reinheimer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And Jack and Reinheimer, no hits on the day for him. He did get on base due to an error. Still salty about that. That's grounded over to first, and that is going to end the inning.
Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping into the box, Billy.
All right, top 5. It's still 1-0. Can't say I'm terribly surprised, but that's where we find ourselves. Strike one called to Billy Giorgio. You, what, struck out last time? No. Somebody struck out last time, and I don't know who.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow
missed on the fastball, strike two.
He was way too late there.
Here it
so
comes.
we'll try the slider down and away now.
And a
Swung on and missed. Now he strikes out. That's 4 on the day for Jason so far, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day.
Brings up Ernest Zarate again, who's 1 for 1 on the day with that little blue pit.
Many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Ernest Zarate, batting left.
Fastball inside, taken, ball, or for strike 1.
Hit in his first trip.
Fouls off the two-seamer, and that'll be strike 2.
1 out, nobody on.
Change up down and away now. See if you can make it. Okay, well, holds up on that one into pretty much the opposite batter's box for ball 1. Goes reaching for that one, and that'll be strikeout number 5 on the day for Jason.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first. As the
way out in front of the plate.
Taking a look at
and bring up Carlos Castro again. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day.
I think the call was right.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Carlos Castro.
Strike 1 called. Fastball up and in.
2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like
see if we can give this man a hat. Slider to the inside, taken ball 1.
Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guys,
fastball just outside the zone, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game.
But a change up to the outside corner. Oh, yeah. That one was not a great spot. He had good timing on it. He just flat out missed somehow. Let's go ahead. 2-2 count. We'll give him a little bit of leeway on the Showtime slider, but not much. Chops it down to stay alive. 2-2. How about a fastball up and in?
And another
good contact on that one, but pulled it foul.
This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Cutter up and away. Taken. Strike 3 called. Give that man a hat. That's going to end the inning. 6 strikeouts on the day, 3 of them belonging to that man there, Carlos Castro. And that brings the Phillies back up to bat here, bottom 5. And we have, in fact, tied it up here in the bottom of the 5th. So, see if we can't maybe make it count here.
Trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Another sweeping curve away. Got a funny delivery and an odd pitch there with that sweeping curve. It's kind of like a baby slider or slurve. I'll go ahead and try to get a hit, but if I take a walk, I'm not going to be too mad. Well, that'll be a grounder over to second, and that is going to end the inning. Well, Bryce Harper back up here. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far. Fastball up and in. Top of the zone, called ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that
umpire. Change up down and away now. Swatted right at Maikel Franco at 3rd, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Former teammate in real life. Never joined the Phillies in Jason's world, of course.
1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st.
Two-seamer up and away, taking strike 1 to Rhys Hoskins.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
We'll give him another one down and in.
A swing by Hoskins.
Oof, that one smoked to right, or to left field. I don't know what to make of that one. I really don't know what to make of that one. That's the 2nd double on the day for Rhys Hoskins. He's got 4 doubles on the year already.
He's about as hot as you
I want to see where that one landed.
Continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall.
I think if this were real life, I'm pretty sure that one would have been a home run.
And he always poses a threat.
Top of the cushions.
One of the true superstars.
I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's like home run territory right there. Let's strike this dude out. Rafael Devers up. Number 4 in the lineup. Runner on second, 1 away. Let's get this guy. Chops the two-seamer down for strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's not a strikeout. That, in fact, is going to get right through the gap even. That's disappointing.
Corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that.
No luck from the first baseman. Second baseman's too far away. Okay, that makes me feel a little better, but not by much. Morse Lamb coming up now.
Him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get
let's record. I don't know. We'll try it out in 4 fewer pitches.
All right, here we go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Strike called on that two-seamer down and in. That was a little generous, perhaps. Maybe a makeup call for earlier. Curveball chopped away.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Give him a change up down and in. Chops that foul. Bust him with a two-seamer, top of the zone. Failed the challenge. That's okay.
Right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse.
Step off real fast. Just think about what you're going to do here.
The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Try a change up down and away.
Hey, 1 time, right now.
See if he can do anything with it. He cannot. He fouls it away.
To get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2.
Slider taken on the outside corner for ball 2.
Broke out the sweeping slider
I don't like that call.
If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
A swing and a
He's going to pull that one foul into the stands. Had the distance, it just hooked a little foul at the end, thank goodness.
Let's go, drive it.
We'll try it again. Slider down and away. Swung on and missed.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge
so Morris Lamb goes down. 7th strikeout of the day for Jason. 2 outs in the inning. Bring up Cam Gallagher. He's got 2 pop-outs. Goodness gracious. Who has Jason struck out? I really don't know. Slider, bottom of the zone. Strike 1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Just couldn't pull that one back in time.
Pulls the trigger on that one, up and in, but misses completely at strike 2. Try a fastball down and in. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout, and that's going to end the inning. Okay, going bottom 6. See if the Phils perhaps can pull ahead. Got 1 run across. Maybe we can get some more.
Ready now.
Jack Reinheimer now coming up.
And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys we're seeing.
Try two-seamer down and away. Taken, strike 1. It's on the black, but probably a good call.
Wind up and
try a curveball next. Misses the zone, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and away. Chops it. Goes 1 and 2.
Here's the 1
try a
and 2
fastball
delivery.
Down now.
And this is lifted high in the air.
Lofted
right
into the
line.
foul ground stands
And
on
no
the
one will
first
track
base
it down.
side. Stays alive at 1-2. Try a curveball now away.
Tough
Chops
curveball
it.
that time,
1-2
but able to
count
make a
still.
little contact to keep this at bat going.
Give him a fastball up and in. See what he does with it. That was not in very much. It was up. You got to give you credit for that, Jason. It was up.
He's still got the entire arsenal.
Try another one down and in.
We'll see what pitch he comes with next.
That's a liner into the gap. And that's going to get down for extra bases. So Jack Reinheimer rounding first to get into second with a stand-up double to put himself on with nobody out in the top of the seventh.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder.
That brings up Billy Giorgio, who he's the guy who has 2 strikeouts. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't strike him out then. And the inning without allowing a run or a walk.
He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And just on a statistical basis, Jason a lot more likely to allow a hit than he is to allow a walk.
I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, that's not good. Hung a changeup, and he lined it right up the middle. That one I got no excuse for. That is going to be the second run Jason's allowed on the day.
Team to lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
And that is going to be
when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
The end of the day for Jason. It's unfortunate, but
really good about yourself.
You know, these guys weren't giving him the run support he needed, and he's really not pitching his best either. So Jason hitting the showers, not, you know, late necessarily. He pitched into the 7th, but not as long as we would have liked to see him pitch. Bring up Michael Rosado from the bullpen. Pretty good ERA on him, 0.00. 8 strikeouts. We'll see if he can make something happen here with a runner on first. Down by 1. And we'll see if these Phillies can come back in this one. See how it goes. Survey says. Well, it wasn't a pretty game, but it's one we walk out of winners. Jason pitches for 6 innings, allows 2 runs, 1 earned on 7 hits, collects 8 strikeouts, and gets a no decision on a game. The Phillies win in extras. Jason remains at 3-1 in the year, and he remains at 103-46 in his career. His ERA is at 1.38, his FIP is at 1.69, and his xFIP is at 2.88. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
And our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.